Soqhayisa Secondary School, Senior Secondary School that is, in Gqeberha, has achieved a 100% matric pass rate for a fourth consecutive year. Despite the many challenges that are faced by the Motherwell township, the class of 2023 continued to put that school on the academic map, so to speak. The provincial department in the Eastern Cape saw an improvement in their results, getting an 81.4% matric pass rate, up from 2022's 77%. Newzroom Afrika Siphosethu Booi is live to us now from the school for, I imagine, Siphosethu, a continuation of the celebrations as we enter this new work week. The question, of course, is how did the school do it? Because there are great hopes that we'll be able to repeat what they got right in many other schools facing the same challenges.
And that's correct, Ayanda. And of course, as we were making our way inside where we are at the quad, we saw the school principal as well as the deputy principal just speaking to some of these matric hopefuls, those who will also be taking the class of 2024 to greater heights. And of course, just listening to the principal, speaking to them, encouraging them, and also just outlining the importance of how the day has been since the results were made available to them, and those young learners as well as the school principal saying to the grade 12s that this is going to be a great moment for them because everyone is actually watching Soqhayisa Secondary School. And you will note, Ayanda, that Soqhayisa Secondary School is actually the first school that has been named as the top performing school here in Gqeberha, as well as Pearson High School, that also includes collegiate. And I'm joined now by the school principal who's going to answer our question, because that's basically what many of the other schools in and around this area also wants to find out. Principal Mlungisi, thank you very much for making time to speak to us this morning. The greatest question everyone wants to know is, how does Soqhayisa do it?
Good morning to you and your viewers this morning. There are a number of pillars that we have at the school that are ensuring us to get these results that we are getting. One of them is discipline. In a school where there's no discipline, you can't expect learners to pass. Secondly, they normally call it organizational culture. At our school, we call it institutional culture. There's a particular way in which we do things around the school that often ensures us to get the kind of results that we're getting. Further than that, our teachers are hard workers. They give of themselves and their time, which is very important. I always say that to them. If you give of yourself, you want to achieve something. You give of yourself and your time free of charge. Whatever they do at the school, even if it's after hours, they do it free of charge. Here at the school, we have 4 camps. One of them is your career guidance and revision camp. That camp is done outside the school for the grade 12s. All of the learners will be part of it, certainly, every year. And we invite institutions around the country. The tertiary institutions around the province, like your Rhodes, Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, Fort Hare, they will be part of that program. And institutions like University of Cape Town, Northwest University, around the country, and TVET colleges. We give them each 2 hours to tell the learners what is it that they can offer at those universities. We don't want that thing of an exhibition where papers and leaflets are put somewhere on the stands and learners take them and they don't read them. After that camp, we are ensured that our learners understand and know what is it that they must study for. And at that camp, you will always get professionals, because we invite them through a partner of ours that is called RAG Ministries. Around about 16, 15, sometimes 20 professionals like your lawyers, your doctors, your nurses, teachers, and all of them. They will tell the learners what is it that they must do if they want to get to where those professionals are. And further than that, we have a camp called ILIM. That camp is done during the trial exam period. From the beginning of the trial up till the end, it's about 4 weeks plus. Learners leave the school, they come to the school in the morning like they did today, and leave at 10 o'clock. They study on their own in that camp. Teachers don't teach them. They will teach them here and there where there are problems. They study until 10 o'clock. The basic reason why we do this camp and want our learners to come and study here at school, you will understand there are many socio-economic challenges at the homes, so it's better for us to monitor them studying. And studying isn't easy, you know it yourself, so we must train them to study on their own. The last camp is in October, 7 days, 5 or 7 days before the final exam. Teachers revise with the learners. They put together material and present it to management. We check if everything is there. If not, we support the teacher, we provide, and then after that, they will go on and revise with the learners. From the beginning of the year, the syllabus from the beginning of the year up till the end. Who cannot pass in that kind of a situation? So, and further, we have what is called the summer school. Immediately after the final exam and the teachers have are done with their marking, they start with the summer school. The summer school starts immediately after they have finished with their marking, and it stops on the last day of attendance at the school when the schools close. And then we get back for instance, this year we got back on the 3rd of January and started with the summer school for 6 days. You see, so learners benefit out of that situation.
And that's correct. Principal, I must note the teachers. These are the teachers that are behind the pass rate at Soqhayisa.
Yes.
And we acknowledge and we thank them. But I have another question. Principal, we've been now speaking about how you prepare them, as far as the exams are concerned. But psychologically, considering the socio-economic, backgrounds that some of these learners come from, how do you prepare them, ensuring the fact that they are mentally prepared for what lies ahead? I mean, being a matric learner in a school where there has been a 100% pass rate, that could also, shake them a bit. So how do you prepare them to ensure that they are ready to take up that number again and push it further?
Look, already when we issued the results to the class of 2023, the current grade 12s were there. We made sure that whatever we say there, they understand and they know that it applies to them. They are also assured of our support as teachers. There are a lot that these teachers are doing, except teaching. They support the learners in many different ways. Your psychological support, they get it from the teachers. We ensure them. For instance, we normally have what we call risk learners. We know who's the risk learner for this year. They are learners in risk, not necessarily that they are risk. They are learners in risk. So what we do is to ensure that we help these learners, to show them that it's possible for them to pass.
Thank you very much, Principal, for making time to speak to us this morning. A very interesting conversation, and that will continue. And of course, Soqhayisa Secondary School, these teachers have made quite a huge impact, Ayanda, on many lives of these young people that live in and around the areas of Motherwell, a very social challenging environment, and, learners coming from different backgrounds, but to be able to take up schools like Pearson as well as collegiate, it's a matter to be noted and to be supported. And of course, Principal Mlungisi speaking to us about the issue of discipline, and that is truly what has driven the high number of pass rates, and for the school, Soqhayisa Secondary School, to be named the top performing school in the Eastern Cape Province. Ayanda.
Gqeberha, thanks very much indeed. An important story, of course, as we continue tracking the performance of the 2023 matric class, said to have performed the best since we've started recording some of these results all the way back in 1994. And the story will continue to certainly watch for you throughout the course of the day, sharply on our radar.